Don, you made this announcement over the summer to get to this day. I mean, how has this year just progressed?
Very rapidly. It's just blowing by, and I think when I made that announcement last summer, I'd said in there that it was just going. I know it was just going to fly by, and it has. It's just nonstop. It's a freight train just running away. So, yeah, it's unbelievable.
You've called championships, 20, probably around 2,000 wins for the franchise. But what has this season meant for you?
Uh, I guess just basically trying to get through it. I just wanted to get through the season and enjoy it as much as possible. And as I've said many times, I wanted to slow it down, which didn't work, obviously, and then go from there. So just trying to get through the season is the biggest thing. But it's a lot of fun. There's just great people around. I am being treated just unbelievably well. It's one person deserves all of this, I don't think. And so I'm so appreciative of what's gone on.
One of the things you said in your retirement announcement was if I had any regret, it was that I didn't spend as much time with my family. To have a day like this where they're here and you get to spend time at the rink with your kids, how can you describe that?
And there they are. They're always trying to get me choked up, and that's the case again. Yeah, my oldest son and his family, which I haven't seen for, I don't know, 6-7 years perhaps. They live out in the West Coast, and they're here, and then the ones that do live here, and of course reunited with John Bednarski last night, and it's just all so special, and it's everything that I can do to not freeze.
One of the big highlights, obviously, this past week, one little mini step this way, Don. Can you just come this way a little bit?
Do what?
Just take that. What the Sabres did for you, and the opportunity to go up there, and you were honored, and obviously you got to call a period. What was that like?
Oh, that was fun. That was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it, even though I butchered the broadcast. But it was very enjoyable. And I got some friends I don't get much opportunity to spend time with and never really socialize with, and that being like Brian Duff and Marty Biron, and then during the game Dan Dunleavy, along with Rob Razor, who was known since he was in his first year of pro hockey. So meeting up and spending a little bit of time with those guys is very special.
Throughout the season, have you had the chance to kind of, certain moments you kind of take in and take a special, like, make a mental note of it that, maybe this is what I might miss, this is what I might not miss?
The thing is, there's been so many of those moments. This staff is just, they've put together an unbelievable year for me and all the things that are going on. And I understand it's not done yet. I keep asking what's going on. They say, it's a secret, it's a secret. They keep telling me it's a secret. So it's not done yet. But the things that have already been done are just incredible, just incredible.
Johnny B. reunion last night, what did that mean to you?
Oh, that was something special. I always say that he's the closest I will ever come in my lifetime to having a brother. And when I started in Rochester, he was the one that really kind of pushed me to make sure that I was there and performing every night. And so I always go back to that and think about the things that he said and did for me. And unfortunately, he lives in Florida, so we don't ever get to see each other, hardly at all. Talk on the phone now and then, but so special to see him.
You get a chance to thank the fans tonight. It's bound to be emotional, I'm sure.
Hey, no, don't tell me that. I don't want to be emotional. I want to keep it all together, but I know it's not going to happen. But the fans are just unbelievable. I've been told over and over, and of course it's proven out that the fans here are absolutely the best. And the support that I've gotten from not only everybody in the game, but those outside the game and the fans is just, it's unmatched, unparalleled.
Why are you still here?
Because I've been on a minor league salary all my life.
But is it, but you say that, and obviously, people have dreams and ambitions to broadcast NHL games. In some ways, has it worked out for the best?
Yes, I'm blessed. I really am, and certainly there's a disappointment of not making to that next step, because that obviously was my goal, was to go to the top of the ladder, if you will. It didn't work out that way, but I still think that there was somebody somewhere that was watching out for me and knew that this is where I should be and what I should be doing. And one of the things that when I announced that this was my last year was that I wanted to go out on top, and I don't think I could get any more to the top than I am right now, even if I was in the National Hockey League. I don't think I could do any better, and I don't think would ever be receiving the kind of accolades and tributes that I'm receiving right now, being right here with the Rochester Americans.
Through 40 years, I mean, did that headset have healing powers? You think of all the things that it gets you through in life, and you think of everything you go through from the time you wake up until 7 o'clock, and when the puck goes down, you can kind of escape.
We've had the same headset for quite a while, but there's been 2 or 3 other headsets. But no magical power. I think that if there is a magical power, it's that I've been fortunate enough to live with 20-something-year-old professional athletes for a long time, and I think that really that does play on your mental capacity and makes you feel younger. And I think I'm doing pretty good for my age, and I don't feel like, and maybe that's another reason why I've been here so long, is I don't feel like I'm at retirement age, I guess, at this point. So no magic elixir that I know, but it just has worked out for me.
Is it weird to see all these Stephens 40 jerseys?
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. And now I'm seeing him in the stands and that too. So the staff was nice enough to do that with all the jerseys, the specialty jerseys we did this year. There are 7 of them, I think. Yeah, 7 of them, and they included me in that mix. And so there's some of those jerseys which raise money for charity, and they're in the stands now too. And so yeah, it's. I've been looking at those jerseys with players' names on them for all these years, and now, hey, there's one that John Stevens, who played for the Philadelphia Flyers. No, that's not his jersey. That's my jersey. Yeah, so yeah, it's again just one of the long list of very special things.
And bobbleheads are kind of the pinnacle of achievement.
Yeah.
So I said, somebody was asking me, "What are you going to do?" And I said, "Well, next year they're bringing me back to put me in the atrium lobby up there, and I'm going to be a live bobblehead." So, yeah. But the thing with the bobblehead was they finally figured out how to put enough weight in the base so that it would stand up. With this giant melon, it would tip over. But I think they fixed that. Those are great. And the unfortunate part is the likeness is spot on. That's unfortunately really what I look like.
I'm sure you've gotten the question, what's your favorite memory from the 40 years plenty of times, but aside from a specific memory, what's the one thing about this job that you're going to miss the most?
That I haven't figured out yet. That's one of those questions, I think, and I don't mean to be evasive on your question, but that's one of those things that when I'm not doing it, that's when I'm going to find out what I miss the most. I don't really know at this point. It's just, I guess if there ever was to be one answer, it's always going to come back to the people, the players, the coaches, the staff, the fans, and all that. The people. That's really what it's all about.